the glasses off or on? Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. It's so good to have you here. Subscribe, you won't die. Today's video is kind of like impromptu. Okay? Yeah, I didn't really plan out this video. Like, I was usually just sitting down like a minute ago and I was like, this could be a really good video idea. I recently just watched this Nigerian film called A Tribe Called Judah. I watched it yesterday and I had a lot of opinions in my head. So if you don't know A Tribe Called Judah, you're really living under a rock. But it's a Nigerian movie that came out last year. It made history. It made 1 billion naira in box office, and it's like it has so much hype that I was like, I really wanted to know what this hype was about. So, you know me now, peer pressure. I took my bag and I went to go and watch it. But can we just take a minute to appreciate the skin? Like, I recently just got into skincare, and by recently I mean last week, and my skin has done like a 180. Bro, nah, invest in skincare today. It's worth it. Anyways, today I'm going to be giving you guys my review on A Tribe Called Judah. Before we get into this video, I just want to quickly say these are just my opinions, how I felt after watching the movie. I'm not trying to influence anybody's thoughts. If you like the movie, good for you. If you hate the movie, good for you. It's your business. Don't take it to heart and start. Don't let your brain touch. Let your brain touch, okay? Also, if you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe, because I don't understand how in 2024 you're not subscribed to my channel. Subscribe. What Google said was brothers plan with their mom to rob a store, and when they get there, they realize that the store is also being robbed. Which I feel like that's a very terrible synopsis, because that's not what the movie's about. Oh, it is, but like, the mother did not help to plan the thing. Because I don't get that. They said the mother helped. The mother did not help. Oh, by the way, these are spoilers. I'm saying I'm going to be spoiling the movie. So if you haven't watched it, go and watch it. The actors did a really great job with the acting, especially that scene where was it Emeka, the older brother, the scene where he died and they were all crying, the car scene when they went to go and tell the mother, and the youngest brother Ejiro was crying. Like, that scene was actually so nice. I think that's one of my favorite things, because I actually almost cried, which is hard for me to do. That scene was good. Actors did a fantastic job. Funke Akindele bodied the character. She did a great job playing that friendly next door old mama Raz woman. Like, A plus to her. Other acting that I really liked was Olumide and Ejiro. On the Johnsons, I don't know why. Probably because I don't like the character. I don't like Tari on the Johnsons. I feel like that acting was so it does not add anything, does not remove anything. Like, it's just there. So I thought like in this movie it would be the same thing, but he really did a good job. Like I said, it's going to take me back to that crying scene when he was crying and kata was coming out from his nose. Like, bro did a good job. That was the point that moved me to tears, when he was crying like, my brother just died, so I'm crying. Like, his acting and her acting were definitely the ones that stood out the most for me. As well as Timini, she their parent, and also he's a fine specimen. But that's a conversation for another day. Obviously, there will be some people that stand out. There are people that can be good, and then there's people that are not so good. The woman that was the second Ambrova, and Boma, and that one called Millie. But I did not like the three of them. Like, I did not like their acting. Girl, because I don't like Boma. Oh, no. It's not good to say you don't like people that you don't know. Stop that. It didn't connect to me. Like, it didn't feel real to me. You know, when you're acting and you're watching something, and then you forget that you're watching something. You forget that this is not real life, that this is actually a film. When an actor gives you that feeling, you know that they're doing a good job. But I don't know, anytime it came to their scenes, I just didn't feel anything. But it was good. It was good. I'm not saying it was bad. It was just there, you know? So the casting was also great, because I'm sorry, but if you notice, in most Nigerian films, they're always casting most people that we know. Adesuwa Etomi is in almost every Nigerian film that we have seen in this life. Are there no other actors? She is almost in every Nigerian film. I'm not saying she's not a good actor. I'm just saying there are other actors. Why are we always casting her? But yeah, the casting was good. We have Funke Akindele, which she's a legend. Also, she's the executive producer of the film. And then there's Olumide. last name I've forgotten. We know him from the Johnsons. I actually haven't seen any of his projects aside from Far From Home and the Johnsons. And then there was, I've forgotten her name. I don't even know her name, but she was in Far From Home. She was Reggie's crush. I can never forget Reggie. That boy is fine. Jesus Christ. Those are the only three faces that I could recognize, which was actually rare because normally when you watch films like this, they will literally bombard you with all the Nollywood actors that have ever existed in Nollywood before. And let's talk about the effects for 1 second. The person that did the makeup for when she was sick, like that, her swollen leg and her paralyzed face. Can we take a moment to appreciate that? Because most of the time, Nollywood special effects is nonsense. Like it is rubbish. But it actually looked real. Like it actually looked as if her feet were swollen. Like it looked so good. So props to that. Now let's go to one thing that I did not enjoy when it comes to making a movie. I don't know. I'm not an expert on this, so it's what I've seen from movies that I've watched. There should be like different angles. Like it should not just be like one angle. There should be different angle from the sky, from underneath, from here, from 90 degrees, 30 degrees. Does that make sense? Like the people that get it. Or maybe I'm just like explaining it, but nobody gets it. But hopefully somebody understands what I'm trying to say. That fighting scene, so when the other robbers came into the mall, like that fighting scene was pretty good for a Nigerian movie. Like if you watch, what was that movie that I watched? I think it was Lagos something, Yoruba Demons with those four men. They were having this fighting scene in this very fancy house, and it was so obvious that they were trying to like not break anything because man oh man, if they break something, their budget go cut. And there was this scene where they pushed him from like a glass house into the swimming pool. But they didn't want to break the glass house, so they now put this very, very obvious CGI glass breaking filter that just looked so fake. When you're fighting somebody, things will surely break now. But like I guess because of how expensive those things are, they don't want to break it. But for the first time that I've watched a Nigerian movie, they actually broke the furniture. Like in that furniture shop, they were breaking things. They broke a vase. They pushed them. Bah! That thing was good. Okay, now let's get to the parts where it becomes a little bit confusing. I feel like the movie was way too long, 2 hours, and the actual plot did not start until like 40 something minutes later. Like at a point, I got so tired and we hadn't even gotten to the main plot of the story yet. There was like scenes that just didn't really add to the plot lines at all, but were kept in for the purpose of making the film longer. And then there were like little like storylines in the storyline that just were forgotten. Like second son, forgotten his name, but I put it on the screen as I'm editing. There was this scene where he went to this girl's house called Halima, and Halima was apparently his girlfriend. He went to go and visit her parents. I'm not saying that the scene was useless. I feel like that scene was meant to establish the fact that they don't have like relationships with their father, and that it's hard for him to know his culture because he's actually a Muslim. So it's harder for him to like know his culture and be respected in his culture. But like after that scene, they did not speak of that girl again. Halima was not spoken of again. No girlfriend matter, no marriage matter, like nothing. After that, it was as if it never even happened. Like if you're going to bring that scene, at least try and expatiate on it like a little bit. Not just like put it there and just forget about it. Draw me back to my point of just adding things that are not really relevant. Because I feel like there would have been another way to like establish the fact that he doesn't really know his like Muslim heritage properly without adding that part that was just never talked about again. Maybe they broke up, but they did not tell us that they broke up. So we were just left like, what happened to Halima? The woman that she borrowed 30,000 naira to, her best friend. What happened to them? When she fell sick, we could not find those women anywhere. They did not visit, they did not come and pray for her. How does that work? You're sick and literally they did not come, we did not see it. And I get like she's not like important to the story, but at the same time, she's your friend, so she should have at least like visited you at least once. Should we get? Like, they just discarded her. Like nothing was talked about her again. How will you just bring characters and then forget that they existed? Oh yeah, I forgot. The acting of that Igbo man, the main antagonist. Oh my god, that man did a great job. He was a very funny character. Like anytime he came on screen, I was always guaranteed to laugh. I don't know. I don't know if it's just like that Igbo accent. That yeah, but overall, I really think the movie was a good movie. I gave it like a 9 out of 10. And that dollar, that hardcore, Jesus. One thing that I wish though is I wish that they would have like brought back at least one of the father figures for the children. I don't know how they would have incorporated into the story, but I feel like it would have been like a good, twist. Or one movie that I would definitely recommend for you to watch is The Wedding Party. The Wedding Party 8. When you watch it, you will know in this life you cannot be poor. Probably you have already watched it because, like, how are we in 2023 and you've not watched Wedding Party? Are you okay? That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, remember to give it a big thumbs up. Do you have any movie recommends? Nigerian movie recommends? I don't watch a lot of Nigerian movies because they're not always good. But yeah, if you have any good recommends, please comment down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.